Spill the TTV, we live in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm about to link up with the homie Juhovah. He just dropped Juvies World. He's one of the hottest acts coming out of here. So come on, let's go check him out.
Hey, okay, you love how I be thuggin', huh? Go get that money, oh yeah, you love how I be fucking, huh? I learned your body, wanna be mine and never lonely, huh? Always beside me, fuck them hoes that came before me.
Man,
Hey, come on, I'm a tunk master.
We gon' see. Let me pull some out. We gon' see. We gon' see, man.
You already making the wrong move.
Man, all right, we gon' see what you drop.
Come on.
Come on now.
Come on with it.
You one of the hottest artists out of South Carolina now, man. You had the Juvies World, highly anticipated project. I saw the pre-order. It was #1 on the Apple Music. You got over 200 plays on Spotify. And as an independent artist, doing it all by yourself, being a machine for yourself, that's a lot.
I mean, I feel like I don't watch a whole lot of Nip interviews, a whole lot. Watching him, Hov, Dame. So really, I know this is something that can be done by myself. It can be done independent. It also went #112 across all genres, #1 in the blues category. So yeah, man, yeah, blues. Yeah, I'm dropping blues. This rhythm and blues for real. So I feel like my content that the shit that I rap about, it matches what they talk about in the blues. So that's why I categorize myself with the blues. Also to, give myself a little distinction with everything else that's going on right now.
Go ahead and drop one. Go ahead.
I got a drop.
Make move.
Oh, you can have that.
And like what I like about your music, I like how it caters to women. Like it makes you feel sexy. It makes you feel like, okay, I'm getting ready for my man in the bed later.
Feel me?
Type vibe. So what made you just want to have such moves in your music? Because you can do both. You can rap and you can sing.
Well, first, I think growing up in an R&B household, I grew up with a single mother, you feel me? So I didn't grow up on a lot of rap music. I may know how to rap. My brother may put me on a couple of things like, T.I. and Jeezy and Gucci. Like my brother put me on shit like that, but as far as like music that we listen to every day, riding in the car with my mom on the way to school, on the way back home from church and shit like that, it was R&B. You know what I'm saying? So growing up in an R&B household, that's why I like sample the way that I do. Like I'm on music that resonates with me and then resonates with my peers. And then also like samples resonate, period, like I was saying. So it's feel good music. I want to talk about what I know. I feel like I know women to a certain extent. Everybody talking about the trap right now. Everybody talking about shooting, killing, and I'm gonna talk about what I know.
I know you were saying that samples, they sit with a lot of people since they're familiar, but how do you feel about samples being respected as far as music? People try to say, oh, he's not a real artist because all he does is samples.
Yeah, I feel like people said that about Tory Lanez for a little minute. He one of my favorite artists.
I can tell. I can tell. I can tell.
Oh yeah, he one of my favorite artists. I'm gonna keep it a hundo.
Don't be scared to make your move now.
Yeah, you got me in my hand, like god damn. But I mean, people gonna respect what they respect. You can't appeal to everybody. Whoever like it, whoever don't. My fan base love it, and that's who I'm catering to, and that's what I'm gonna keep catering to. So we leave it right there.
Okay. Oh man, I got so many sets that I can have.
Come on. She just chatting. I don't got no sets going on. Oh, that's crazy. You know what?
Are you about to drop?
Yeah.
And if I hit you, you can't drop
Boom.
it around.
Hold on. Yeah. It's over with for you. Oh.
Yeah, you still can do one right here.
Can I pick up?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I can. I can pick up.
Yeah,
I can pick up.
All right.
Okay,
You
cool.
gotta pick up and you gotta drop one right here.
All right, can't drop.
Look at you trying to make up rules.
Hey, come on, man. Come on.
How did you just grow that anticipation for your project? Like, man, having 200K reviews on one project, and it hasn't even been out a month yet, right?
Nah, let's see. What's today? The 20th, it's been out 2 weeks.
It's been out wow.
Yeah, it's been out 2 weeks, so.
And you're in South Carolina, and I see a lot of Atlanta people that be in your comments.
Yeah, see, I lived in Atlanta for like 3 years, 4 years. I went to high school there, so I left South Carolina in 10th grade, went to Atlanta, Alpharetta really. But yeah, so you know, the people in Alpharetta, they was always taking me to the city and stuff on the weekends, and that's how I kind of made my little network in Atlanta and met a couple of people. But yeah, Atlanta like my second home. I want to say like I was born in South Carolina, but I feel like high school is a important time of shaping you feel me, shaping an individual. So moving to Atlanta, like the city moves so fast, like I done had to adapt a lot.
Especially compared to out here.
Yeah, it's slow motion out here. Moving to Atlanta, man, it's fast paced. You gotta make your move though.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you already did. You already did? Yeah, you did. You dropped.
Look at us.
You dropped. Yeah.
But it seems
I'm gonna drop on you
just
again. I don't know if you missed it.
Oh, snap.
I don't know if you missed it.
Do you have the car I was looking for? I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy?
What's up? Whoa.
You know what's crazy though?
What's crazy?
Like, you have a lot of momentum here
I'm gonna go ahead and hit you.
in South Carolina. And like you said, you went to Atlanta.
Tunk out. But nah, yeah. She's salty.
But how did you get your momentum going in a small city like this? Like, what groundwork or what did you do to have people?
So like you said, it's a small city. I went to a lot of schools around here. It's like I used to move a lot. I went to like 4 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, 6 high schools. So I guess knowing all these different people, when I finally did start making music, they was like, oh shit. Like I knew a lot of people from a lot of different places, and I guess because it was good, it spread from that point on. So I try to market my music in whatever way I can. I could be walking in Walmart. If I see you got headphones on, I'ma stop and ask you like, yo, you got Apple Music or Spotify? Like, look me up. Like, yeah. So females, like we can be downtown in a bar or whatever. Like females will probably think I'm about to ask them for their number. Like, no, you got Apple Music or Spotify, man. Like, how you doing? You got Apple Music or Spotify? Look me up. Boom. I got one new person right there. So I'm a slow grind kind of person. Like, it's gonna reach, like, good dope sell itself. That's what I say. So one person like it, they gonna put another person on. They gonna put another person on, and it's gonna keep having a domino effect.
And you have a lot of impersonal relationships. Because if you're going up to people at bars, or you're going to people in places and being personable, that sits with a lot of people. So that's it's kind of a part of guerrilla marketing. So.
Right. In the streets with it, like a lot of people say, you got to get off the internet and connect with people in real life, and that's what I try to do on a day-to-day. So.
Okay, I like that strategy. We keep it on it.
Yeah. Sing that.
That was my song in like high school.
For real.
Reminds me of my man. And you got a sample of him. You got a sample of Rock the Boat. You got a sample of Sick and Be Alone.
Oh yeah.
So like what?
Field Mob. A lot of people don't know about Field Mob.
Oh, I'm from Atlanta. I know about Field Mob.
Yeah. Field Mob. Man, I play that. So what? Like I play them songs on a daily basis. Like that's the type of music I ride around listening to. So that's one of my favorite songs.
So you listen to like a lot of 2000s music.
Yeah, shit that we grew up on. Like that's what stuck close to me. So that's what I'm on. That's what I want to recreate and drive into my brand. So.
Okay, the pen game is crazy. Like, what is your thought process when you get to writing? Like, 'cause you don't smoke.
Yeah, nah, I don't
Which,
smoke.
quite frankly, you got all the products right here, but you don't smoke.
Yeah. The dispensary is on the way. Yeah. I used to smoke a lot. So, at that time of my life, I ain't gonna lie, I had to stop because I feel like when I smoke, I just want to do nothing. I want to chill. And everybody not like that, but for me, I had to stop. But, man, the pen game, it's real life situations. I ain't just writing shit to sound good or like, to appeal to a market. Like, this really my life that I'm penning down. And I can write for other people, but I'm really giving y'all my life in this music. So I guess that's why the pen's so crazy, because it's real music. Like, that's why people relate to it so much, because it's real. Like, this is real, really what's going on in my life, or what has going on in my life. Everything not current, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, like, when I'm writing stuff down, I'm not a songwriter, but when I'm writing stuff down, I jot stuff down on my iPhone notes. So it's like that type of thing. You think of something or something happens, you say, man, I'm gonna write about this later. Like, what's the actual...
I got a whole lot of different processes. Like, I'll do that. Like, I can be out, I can think of a line, something can happen, I can think of a line, that take me back to a time. But like now, I say Atlanta put me on this. Like, I was recording with Grand Hustle for a little minute. and an A&R over there, his name Woodrow, he was like, man, you just gotta go in there and go. Like, I'm like, I don't freestyle, I'm a writer. He was like, whatever come to your head first, say that. Like, just go say that. So how I record now is like I can go mumble some shit, like just get the melody and yada yada yada, but I'm gonna go punch back in the words. You get what I'm saying? And doing it that way, it keep your ideas fresh. Like the first thing that you feel when you hear the beat, that's what come out, like the melody and the flow and all of that. So that's how I catch my flow and my melodies. But then as far as like going back in and adding words, it's just like, all right, bet, I got this situation I can talk about with this flow, with this beat, with this melody. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I do it. Some people call it freestyling, but I mean, I'm still going back in and writing my words, but it's like the flow, the flow is fresh. Yeah, everybody, I don't think nobody go in there and just be like, except Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne might be able to do that, but I don't know. I don't think nobody else really going in there freestyling the whole song.
Right. But speaking of Grand Hustle, though, you know, they're an Atlanta staple, especially in music. So do you feel like that played a part in like your music journey or?
Yeah, definitely. It's a cornerstone in my music journey. Like that situation taught me a lot. I was over there writing a little bit. You know, had a management deal with them, but being young and like strong-minded, I was just like, nah, I know the way I want to do it. Like, I really don't like listening to people. Like, I really like advice. I listen to it. If it makes sense to me, then I'll rock with it. But I'll crash and burn before I follow somebody else's advice and be wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to follow somebody else's footsteps and then lead me down a path that I don't agree with. If I go down a path that I don't agree with, I know I took myself there. Right. You get what I'm saying? But I don't want to follow somebody else and be like, damn, I wish I did it this way. Like, I'd rather do it, I'd rather do it my way, fail, and then know how I can improve with myself to try again. So that's just me.
Okay, I like how, you know, you want to take accountability.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I want to figure it out myself. And I don't know, that's just me. Like, a lot of different people, like, you know, work well with different people a lot of different ways. But me, I feel like I know what's good for myself. And if we not coming to the table, you know, like trying to expand on my ideas and you just coming with your ideas, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not gonna feel like
nah, this my music, this how I know how I want to get it out there, I know how I want to portray it. So it's like, if you like not trying to enhance my vision already and you trying to come with your own vision, I'm not with that.
All right, I feel that.
Yeah.
You are just an overall lover boy.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You are, on your page, you're a family man. You
Yeah,
have two
for
daughters.
sure.
Man, why do you think like love is just important? I like how you're an artist that puts emphasis on that.
Yeah.
A lot of artists that's in the background. You don't really, a lot of that's not too visible.
A lot of people like to act like love don't matter, or like they can do without love. And, you know, I done had my little heart broke too, but It's like, okay, you got money, you got possessions, what else you gonna have?
Right.
Like, what really, like, when you gone, like, what do you really have other than money and possessions? Like, love is that other cornerstone in everybody's life. Like, without that, I don't think you really living without love. You get what I'm saying? Like, I like to give love, I like to receive love. So without that, I don't really think, like, I don't want to say life not purposeful, but it's just like it give you another, I don't know, feeling love for my little girls, it put another battery in my back. Like, yeah, they love me unconditionally, I love them unconditionally. Like, I love that love. Like, feeling love for my girl, I love that love. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, that's, everybody different, but I feel like love is essential to move throughout life, honestly.
That's also probably because you country too, because they don't be trying to.
Man, niggas, it's everybody on the same type timing. Like, you got money, but what else? You got possessions, but what else? Like, what's your purpose every day? You gonna spend that money, then what? What's left? After you spend the money, you can spend so much money on so many different things, but let's say you got it all. What else you got?
Right.
I got everything I want in life. What else can I acquire? What else can I get?
That's true.
Love.
That is true. And love is something that can't be replaced. Love is something that is special because it's only a connection that you have with a certain type of person. It's a million ways to make money.
Yeah.
It's a million ways to get famous. It's a million ways to do things. But love.
And I love money. I love money just as much as the next person, but I love love too. I like coming home watching Lifetime movies with my shorty, all kind of shit, cutting and all that. If I don't gotta be out in the streets with everybody who trying to show I got this, or I can buy this bottle, or I got this designer. All that shit is a rat race.
Right.
Like everybody doing that. Like we all going to the club to see what he got on, how many bottles can he buy, and at the end of the night you going back home. Yeah, like at the end of the night, bro, y'all all got the same shit in y'all closet. Y'all got the same amount of money in y'all pocket, and then what?
Right.
Go out and do it again. Go out and do it again. Hell no.
Speaking of going to the club and people flexing and having money and stuff, like, what is there unique about South Carolina, specifically about Columbia? Because we know what Atlanta has to offer. We hear about New York and Houston and all these places. So what unique does your city have?
Unique? I feel like it's a scene in every city. Like, it's a club in every city. It's niggas with money, niggas with nice cars in every city. What's unique about the Mid? I feel like everybody here is talented in a way. Whether it's sports, like I feel like we really underdogs because people don't really like, you know, watch what we got going on or pay attention to what we got going on. But everybody here top of the line talent, whether it's music, sports, journalism, like everybody can do what people go to these big cities to find. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like we diamonds in the rough out here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I definitely can't wait to explore more of this city.
For sure.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
And you cheated at tongue.
I ain't cheat, man. Come on, I want fair and square. I'm a winner.
Shout out to Love Renaissance and Red Bull for the cars.
Yeah. And we got the Juvies Planet.
Love your logo. Love how it's the Juhovah in the heart.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
You know that it's on my body right here.
Yep. But why the name Juhovah? Because that's like usually religious and it's
I always get that question. All right, so my nickname, my mom nicknamed me Judah, like Judah out the Bible. You know, from there it turned to Judah to Juju, and then, you know, middle school, you get older, they don't do the double nicknames anymore, it's just Ju. So, like, while I was in middle school, transitioning to high school, like a whole lot of girls would like put their prefix on Beyonce, so like Beyonce or K-Yonce. You remember that time? Everybody was doing that. So I'm like, as a guy, as a man, like, what can I do? Like, what can I, you know, put my little nickname on that'll be like stand out? So I'm like, Juhovah. Yeah, Ju, like Juhovah instead of J-E. I'm like, J-U, Juhovah. Like, ain't nothing beating that. Ain't nothing topping that. So
that's hard, and that's gonna catch attention because, like I said, that resonates. Just like your samples, it resonates with.
See, a lot of people don't like it though. Some people don't like it because you said it can be offensive, but it's not that at all. I'm Christian. I love God. You feel me? We all made in the image of the Lord. So I'm like, if I'm holding myself to this high standard, I feel like I'm, you know, on that level, and that's just what it is. You gotta accept that. That's me.
Okay, well, thank you, Juhovah.
Man, thank you
for having us out.
Thank you.
Shout out Spuda TTV. Shout out where people need to follow. Let us know we need to stay tuned.
On Instagram is Juhovah. Juhovah. On Twitter is that's Juhovah, spelled correctly. It's Juhovah everywhere. It's Juhovah worldwide.
All right, and make sure y'all subscribe down below. Leave a comment. Let us know who y'all want to see. Thank you, C's, for recording. Thank you, everybody who has been tuning in.
Shout out to C's.
Out.
That's Juhovah.
Hold up. Wait, you want it straight up, don't want no game. You suck at all of these niggas, they playing coincidence.